All
Welcome,
right.
everybody.
Go ahead, Vicky.
Go ahead, Daryl Lee.
Well, I just said it's Vicky. I mean, it's Vicky. Well, I just turned the time over to Josh, so
That's right. We'd
he's
like to
he's
introduce Josh McHale. He's our guest speaker tonight. He is our new Vice President of Sales and over the English. And we just got through having a meeting with him, and we can't wait for him to share with you what he shared with us, the future of Jafra, our Vice President, Josh McHale. Take it away, Josh.
Awes- Awesome. Thanks so much, Vicky, and thanks everyone for letting me be on the call. I am on Hive Live, coming from the Beehive state, and it's really exciting. And yeah, like it was mentioned, was able to meet with some leaders today in Utah, um, which was great. Great little meeting. I wish it was longer, that I could have stayed, but it
So
was still worth it. So while I was there, we talked a little bit about, what does some of these changes mean, as I'm shifting kind of my focus on the English market. And I think there's more to it than just shifting the focus on English market. Part of my responsibility is, as a whole, will be looking at the overall future of Jafra. Not future from a product innovation standpoint. That's not really my forte or my wheelhouse. That's going to be led by the marketing team, but really future of different technologies that we can bring in that are sales associated, meaning technologies that can help you amplify your business and help you more more swiftly operate day to day. And so I'm not going to go through these. Oh, whoops. I'm not able to share, but maybe at some point, if I
oh,
can share, Vicky, I
sorry.
have just
I
a
need to
few
make this.
slides.
There you go.
Oh,
It's
okay.
coming
No
up.
worries. I have just a few slides that I thought I would share. And I stole them from the Tuesday training. So they'll look familiar. And I'm not going to go through kind of the details of how you log in and all of that fun stuff, but I did want to share or just kind of have it up. So website enhancements is a big portion of kind of where we want to go and what we want to do. And the reality is, from a technological standpoint, we have quite a ways to go. So even with some of these great enhancements and kind of up to date website, there's still a gap that we'll have to bridge, and that's where we'll be able to talk about some different automations, being able to really use AI to consume data and then to push notifications and to push activities to you, the leaders, and especially to new individuals that are coming into the business. That feel overwhelmed by how much there is to do. Having like a personal assistant in your pocket, being able to guide you along the way is going to be huge. But the first step is going to be our website. So we've been making great strides. I mentioned on another call, and honestly, I've been on so many calls. So if you were on that, I apologize. But I mentioned, when we launched internally, kind of going through the bugs, and before we brought on our leadership team to help us, we had thousands of defects, thousands of bugs, which is very common when you're building a website, and you're implementing what was over to what is. There's a lot less defects when it's a brand new startup, and there's nothing you're pulling over, but we're pulling over a lot of data. And that thousands of defects is down to about 32, and even lower now. We're down in the 20s. So we're really making some excellent strides internally on this website and some of the bugs and fixing it. Where we're going to be focusing on next, now that these defects are kind of under our belt and we've made really good progress on it, is some of the new policies and the communication of those policies and how we want to implement it. So for instance, with this website enhancement, we'll be able to accept returns on the website, which is a big deal for us, for Jafra. Returns, exchanges, whatever it might be, we'll be able to do it automatically and through a system. So it takes out kind of that manual error that can occur whenever you're dealing with this. for instance, hey, my product never came, and I called for a product to be sent to me, and I still haven't seen it. It's 10 days. I've heard that, far too many times, more times than I really should hear it. It should be like a once in a year type situation, but we hear it a lot. And that's kind of because of the manual work that goes behind the scenes. And so, how can we move to a more automated way of working that's going to be much more scalable as we continue to enhance what we're doing with our leadership and sharing Jafra, and what we're doing from a digital front to be able to share Jafra? How do we become scalable? So the website is going to be a big portion of this. And we really want to make sure that it's a website that represents you as a leader. Oftentimes, so this will be my fourth website implementation with a company. And every single one, all direct selling companies, every single time we do this, the question is, are you going to take our sales? Are you going to try and get our sales? And the answer is no. And we've been really intentional with how we are displaying you as the leader. And so our current website has a version of this, but we will continue to highlight here. And I don't know if you can actually see my cursor on Zoom, but shopping with Dorothy Collins, making that a forefront of, I know for sure that when I click your link, it's attributing it correctly. I can see it right at the top. And when I check out, I'm going to be able to see that right at checkout. And not only that, but if you update it with an image, I'll be able to see that individual's face, which goes a long way, because you may know me as, dude, I don't know, my brother-in-law. His name is Franklin, but we call him Sterling because that's his middle name. So he goes by Sterling, but on this site, maybe he shows up as Franklin. It would be really nice to see his face to just make sure I have the right individual. So we really want to put you first and foremost. And by doing so, we've done some enhancements to the back office that will allow you to do some personalization within your back office. So you'll be able to set up your personal website. And again, I'm going to go through this really quick and just highlight it, as there's a lot of changes, but I think this one's pretty cool, and you can have fun with it. So setting up your personal website, once you log into your account, you'll be able to go here to your accounts, and you can edit your favorite products, your contact information, shipping, so on and so forth, just like you would with any basic account. Your preference of contact, which is actually really helpful for us, because if you're someone who doesn't open your email, you can specify like, no, just shoot me a text. I'm never going to see my emails. So that's helpful for us, but also it's helpful for the end consumer, the end client or consultant, because we're reaching you how you want to be reached and where you want to be reached. Then you can come over here and you can personalize your site, and you can add feature products to your site. You can write a bio about it, and that bio will live when they come on the site. It will live in this homepage area. So right when they come in, they're going to see the bio that you wrote about yourself. And we can give tips and tricks on writing this bio once we get closer to actually implementation with you in the field. But I mean, here's some basic things. Also, down the road, can we utilize AI to help with this? 100%. Can you personally utilize AI right now to help draft up a spectacular bio on yourself? Yes, you can. You don't have to wait for Jafra to get there. You can do it. It's pretty amazing what AI is doing. And so being able to merge those two together is going to be really powerful. And like I said earlier, adding feature products. You come in here and you say, you know what? I am all about royal jelly, or I'm all about Defy. Whatever your stick is, you can highlight that on the site. Now, as someone in sales and someone who like knocked door to door and has been on the street, would I suggest just using one item. No, I think you should diversify. Jafra has a ton of great products. And if you haven't tried them, you never know. You could be pleasantly surprised because we make good quality products. But irregardless, this is my shtick. I'm going to add it to the site, and you can say a little bio why you love this, why this is a big deal to you, and then you can go and you can always edit this or change the layout of it. And lastly, you're sharing your personal website, and we're going to make it so that if you want to, you can actually change the name of your personal website so that it's your name as opposed to your consultant ID. But again, that's a preference. That doesn't have to be that case. It'll automatically go as your consultant ID unless you change it. And we will have some parameters around this. We don't want people changing their personal website every month because one, that's confusing and not good, and individuals will have a wrong URL. But initially, we can allow individuals to change this. Next, now this screenshot is a little depressing just because we're using a test account, but some of the reports that you used to have and the visuals that you used to have on your performance are coming back. And when I say used to have, I mean pre-2017, I believe, is when there was a lot of changes. So a team tracker, show me my teams, show me my central district. What have I earned so far this month? And how many months have I qualified at my level? AKA, have I used a strike this month? What is my retail sales breakdown, month to date, year to date? And really, like, from your earnings, from your VIPs to your customers that are ordering, you'll be able to see a snapshot of data and a snapshot of how your business is performing, so that you can have some takeaways as you look at this and you start going through the reports of who to follow up with and who to contact. Now, the exciting part is once, like I said, you start merging this with some artificial intelligence and those tools to where you have a CRM. And when I was with this group, I talked about an app, a native app that is a customer relationship management tool that basically drives you to particular actions. So you can have this dashboard, but what it still requires is for you to go into the dashboard and sort the information and dissect the information. So it may show you your top 10 customers in this summary that haven't ordered, but you're still going to have to individually go in and click that and send out a message. What a CRM does is it pushes that information directly to you as a prompt and as a task. So you have these tasks that you have to go through and say, okay, follow up with Vicky, follow up with Brownwin. These are my tasks to do today, or follow up with these 10 clients because they ordered Defy in the past and now there's a Defy promotion going on. I've got to reach out to them. So it will take the promotional side that we're doing and it will merge it with your particular business so that we can say, wow, all these customers ordered Defy, we have this promotion. So as opposed to you saying, okay, here's the promotion, now I'm going to go pull my list, who ordered Defy, this is the list that ordered Defy, I'm going to reach out to them. It's automatically prompting you to do that. So really exciting stuff coming in terms of technologies and really like what we are able to do. I don't know how to stop sharing now. Oh, it's over here. In terms of what we're able to do and where we can go. And so that'll be a lot of my team's role, is driving us towards that that ability and that technology. And where Danny will lie is with the Hispanic region, but also with the legacy programs and the programs that have made Jafra what they are today. Really making sure that we're taking good care of those programs, making sure that there's consistency within it. Things like the brochure, that's a big part of the business, and we've seen that. And so being able to maintain that portion of the business to say, no, this is still needed, this is effective. How can we, yes, enhance this, but keep it consistent. Whereas I'll be looking at new things to bring in. And the idea is those two will marry together. So one won't replace the other by any means. They have to work on top of each other and in tandem to really see growth and to see some scalability. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to make sure the questions. I can send these slides out. Yeah, I think they're in Jaffa Biz. There's the Tuesday training slides. So rather than creating brand new slides, I just thought I would talk about the same slides and add some additional context. Okay, so question in here, Ashley Bell, would there be no's on what you can and can't say? Yeah, there's gotta be. Well, we actually have a list of key phrases. So like, we don't want you like using expletives. Is that how you'd say it? Describing how much you love the product. So there are certain words that will flag and be like, hey, don't use that word. Also, the normal like FDA type words like cured my skin or solved my cancer. We can't say anything like that. So there will be things like that. Yes, you will be able to see your VIP reports on your back performance on your back office. That'll be easy to display. We can do another session where I'm actually live in the site. That could be fun. Subscriptions, yeah. So subscriptions will be on your not only your personal website pages, but just the website in general. So this is really a good way to attract clients to have that reoccurring order. I have a few of these with Amazon that I use. I'm really OCD. I like things to be really clean. And I subscribed for like a toilet bowl cleaner. And apparently it like came every month. And it took me a month or two to figure out to change the intervals. But just like how Amazon's really enhanced that, we can mirror after them, where not only will you be able to have these subscriptions on intervals, but you'll get an email letting you know, hey, this is, about to be processed. Do you want to continue with this? Do you want to add anything else? I believe is the language they use. But it's an opportunity to go and pause it for that month, skip it for that month, or to cancel or add new product. So we will, try and mirror that as we're bringing subscription into the mix. Brownwin, I wish I could share about the holiday products. I would not be the one you want sharing about this, believe me. I would not do it justice. Call Mayim. Let's see what she can tease. Is Founders Club coming back? No resolution on that or decision on that, although I do have your note, Brownwin, from when we met in Westlake. So we have not been able to circle up on that particular item, but we do have it as a note. Thank you, Vicky. I would love to do a commercial. That would be fun. Do you have to use the Jafra format? In terms of the text styling, when you're writing the bio, the styling of text will be default on the website. So there's not really like font changes that you'll be able to do on that. Maybe that's a new enhancement that we could do later down the road. Could be fun to look at, but as of right now, everyone will have the same general font guidelines automatically. Yep, total downline VIP. You'll be able to see like your team and then your organization. What's happening with lowering the shipping costs? Yeah, great question. So this was really driven by Tara Lee. It's still tasked to our team. Now I'm working with both marketing and Vicky, not Vicky Hacking, but Vicky from our organization, and the operations team to see what we can do about these pricing. Babak, our CFO, has also been involved in this. We understand the need to not only lower ship costs, but have different thresholds and different tiers of shipping for our customers. maybe someone's really stoked on getting their product and they're willing to pay extra for expedited service. We should be able to at least provide that if needed. We've been looking at a shipping cost threshold. So based on spend amount has been the discussion. And just, transparency and full truth is shipping costs are constantly going up with providers. It's really expensive for us. And so the name of the game is about utilization and, contract negotiation. So that's really where our operations team has been working with our different providers. We've also been, working on making sure all of our packages have tracking. That's not the case right now, and it's a pain point. So shipping's been a big conversation. I don't have really solid, these are the decisions yet, or at liberty to say kind of where we're at, just because nothing has been financially or operationally approved yet. But it's a big topic, and we know the importance of this. Am I okay to be answering these questions, Vicky? Sorry,
Yes,
I guess
this is great.
oh,
Go ahead.
okay. Okay, sorry. I'm like, holy cow. I totally took over. Okay, Jaffa Prince, what to say about products? Yeah, Brownwin, I think you brought up a lot about kind of the printed brochure as a whole, and I think a separate conversation with Mayim could be really helpful. And for her to kind of paint the overall strategy, what she's been working on with Vicky and with the Mexico team. Mary Kay charges just 10.50 an order. Yeah, flat rate is very popular. Direct sales is kind of a little bit more notorious for having shipping costs. So I know that it's a pain point because I don't like shipping. I don't like paying for shipping. I go on an annual backpacking trip every year with my brothers. And I'm like, okay, I need a new sleeping bag because we always go at the end of October in Mammoth and it's freezing. Although this year it might not be. But anyways, I went looking for their sleeping bag. And then once I found it, I searched on Amazon so that I could get it for free shipping. So I know like that's how my consumer behavior reacts, and we know that's how other consumer behavior reacts. And so it's the fine line of how do we do this without totally exposing our financials to where we're in a really bad state. So it's good business to make sure that we're fleshing all of the options. Packing invoices come back in orders. I don't have a solid, not at liberty to say yes or no, but I think good things are coming with our invoicing. This was a topic when we met in Dallas with some leadership in Dallas. This was brought up, and we met in the warehouse. So our entire operations team was there and are aware of this challenge. About when is the new back office going to be up? Nice, Holly. Slide that in there. So the back office and the new website. So right now, Joffre.com and Joffre Biz are separate, and the new website, they will be one. So it will be based on how you log in, will be what access to reports you have. So if I'm a consultant, I have consultant reports. If I'm a client, I'll just see my order history. I'll see my contact information, my shipping information, billing information, things like that. We have not announced a date that this is coming. We can say, though, confidently that we want to make sure it's in 2024 as to not rock the boat as we close this year and have a different change that you guys need to anticipate. But we do want to launch it soon. We're going to be technically ready internally within the coming weeks. And our main objective is training. Talking about this everywhere, making little videos and shareables of how to log in, how to sign up a customer, how to sign up a consultant, how to share a cart, how to sign up on Subscribe and Save, how to add products to your Subscribe and Save. So there's a lot to train on, and we want to make sure that it's comfortable and received well as we roll this out. Oh, so how do I add multiple cards to an order? That's a new feature that wasn't there and that is there now. Yeah, another shipping, prettier packaging. I'll just say I agree. I think we need to get there. Boxes as a whole has been a conversation, same with packing paper. Um, I don't think you'll see anything soon, but uh, I agree. We need to get there. We have a lot of initiatives to tackle. Um, and first and foremost is probably our shipping cost. And so product packaging and product packaging designs haven't really been part of that conversation. What is the order minimum? Yeah, I know, Vicky, I don't have an answer. I wish I did. And if it was confirmed, I would 100% share kind of where we're at, but it has bounced around so much that I don't feel comfortable committing to any like general range. Um, Please, wow. How did you know I was going to say no? Um, Patricia came in with the please. And then what about sending products as a gift? Um, yeah, that's a great point, Holly. What we will have is gift cards that you can send, Jaffa gift cards. But in terms of sending products as a gift, I mean, the best way to do that would be to place that order on behalf of the client or through your own site and just have it shipped directly to that individual. It would be great when a client reaches a specific amount that they would set free shipping, also letting them know how much. Yeah, really good point on this last, Carolyn. One, so both factors. The first one, yes, we agree, and we're looking at that tiered shipping based on how much you spend. And then second, it's built in already. So it's already built into where it'll show $10 more to earn, and then we can set it to whatever parameter we want. $10 more to earn 50% commission, $10 more to earn free shipping, $10 more to earn this product here at the bottom. So there's actually a display of all the products that are promotional products for when you spend a certain amount, or if you have a certain item in your cart, then it will show up as a promotional item that you can add. So it will have a indication bar on how much you need to spend based on the promotion that's going on. The default is set to commissions for consultants. So the default is sent on spend $100 more to earn 50%. And what we're trying to add is what is that difference? So AKA spend $100 to save 50%, which is a, $50 savings at sometimes, right? That's going to be in there, which will be really helpful because we've heard that a lot, not just from this leadership group, but from lots of groups that their their consultants will place a $300 order and totally miss out on the 50% commission. And it's like, oh, if you would have just spent $100 more, you actually would have saved. But it's hard to explain that and articulate that all the time. And you also don't want to make them feel silly for doing that. And so this website will be able to highlight that and keep things simple. I couldn't agree more. Has to be simple. 100%. I can probably answer one more question. Vicky, I gotta jump on to another call. How about Jaffa itself doing some powerful nation advertising? Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah. So we're talking about it, and we think that's the next evolution of Jafra. Our predominant focus is stabilizing our current leader base, our current field, making sure that we have good promotions, good incentives, and product lines for you to be able to um, keep operating your business successfully. And then, in tandem with that is advertising. Advertising, it's the tide that raises all ships, right? So And the more people know about Jafra, the easier it is to close that sale. And I understand that firsthand from door-to-door sales, right? Where I sold with the company that was very local and everyone in the area knew it. I sold a lot. It was amazing versus company that was national but wasn't very well known in certain regions or certain pockets. It was really hard to close those sales. But with that, I wish I could answer all
Thank
of them. Thank
you.
you so much for
Oh
having me on
my.
this call.
He'll be back, you guys. We'll have him back. So get your
You
questions
guys,
ready. Thank you, Josh. Happy
you
holidays.
bet.
And thank you for all
Thank
the
you,
support.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Josh.
Thank
Okay,
you.
now, Bron, will you
Bye.
take it away?
Bye.
Hey, Bron, when you're muted.
Is she still muted? I don't hear
Yeah,
her.
she's still muted. Yeah. I'm putting her on as a speaker view.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, what I was saying is for me to follow the vice president of sales, what an
Oh,
honor.
yeah, really. He was so good. Yeah.
Okay, we are in our second week of October and we have 5, I believe, Mondays in October. But anyway, that's a pleasure. In our second week, what I'm going to do, Vicki, is bring up the best deals and a highlight before we go on to what's happening this week and how to get your best deals. Okay, and we need to mute Debbie. Thank you. Okay, Vicki, let's go to Jaffa Biz and we are going to open up to our business, our monthly catalog. So here we are, and not product, but monthly brochure. And that's how we all find this. So we just follow through as to how did Vicki get there, and that's how you do it. Okay, here we are on our October cover, and we are opening this to page 38. And if you have your book with you, please get a pen quickly because I'm going to give you some information that you may want to go ahead and write directly on your book. So, sometimes the tips that I give are helpful when you're talking to a client. It just gives you a little bit more information. Okay, we're going to move to page 38. So continue moving that, Vicki.
Okay, there we go. Now I can see the page numbers.
Okay.
There we go. I'm looking for the. You tell me when I get there, Brown, but I can't see the page number.
Keep going. We're going to the JF9 men's fragrance page.
Okay. Oops.
So keep going.
No, that was the end of it.
This is not the end. Go to your arrow and click, click, click. Is your page not moving? Are you stuck? Are you stalled?
No, I'm wondering, am I stalled? Let's see. Let me go out and come back in here. Let's stop the share and then let's go over here to the view so that I can make sure I've got you there. And then I'm going to go back in to share the screen and I'm going to go right in here. Can you see the brochure?
You can see the brochure. We just need to get to page 38.
Okay, then let me go over here.
You're stuck on the brow page. Okay, keep going. Some more. More, more, more. Okay, here we are. Stop right here. Holiday wish list. Oh my goodness. This is best deal number 4 of the month. As you know, JF9 line is a men's fragrance, and I'm going to talk about what is the best deal for your clients, and also great deals for consultants. On this page, your best deal is 3 for $52. You save $56, and that is $108 retail value. This is a 50% savings. Your client chooses 3 of the men's fragrance, and they are allowed to mix and match or get all 3 of the same one, What I love is Jaffer has given us a brief description of the scents. So that kind of throws clients off, that they're looking at it and they really don't know what to select. And if you can recall, several months ago, this is like more than 6 months ago, Jaffer had put together a real neat little catalog about men's fragrances. And if you have this kind of liking, you may like this fragrance. Anyway, you're going to get details, more details of the fragrance scents in the product catalog on page 100 and 101. And you might want to write that right on the page. You also might want to write on the page that these retail values are $36 each. So all of these are an EDT. None of them are in the higher level of the essential oil like the JF9 Blue 2. It's not here in this offer. So they're all $36 retail value each. Now your client, a 3-piece set, $56 retail value of $108, and they are saving 50%. Consultants, the 3-piece set, 50% is $28 for 3 full size of the JF9 fragrances. This averages to $9.33 each piece. This is the time to stock up. This is the time to sell. You are saving $80 on this offer, and that is almost 75% saving. 74.07, and to me, it's pretty close to 75% saving for consultants. So this is a great holiday wish. We're going to go to the best deal number 5, which is right on the same page. So Vicki, do not move this page. And page 39, where you see where it says, feel the rush. That is going to be our best deal number 5 of the month. And why? Because this is a 50% savings. When you're talking about the holiday wish list, your client's eyes is going to look at the other page too. I want to point out that Into the Night offer, the one at the top here on your right, does not come in a box. Even though it's set up the way it is, and you kind of see the lid of a box, it does not come in a box. So if you need to write right on top of that box not included. So when you are verbally talking, you will be able to remind your clients as they are looking at these visually. Okay, so feel the rush. The J Sport fragrances, 2 for $40. Retail value is $80. Product catalog, page 96, will give you details of the scents inside each of these. Your client saves $40, and that is 50%. So what's the offer? 2 for $40. They get the 2 here. I am not aware of this being a mix and match offer. So some offers give us that option. I do not think this one does. Client saves $40, 50% saving. Consultants, 2 for $40, 50%. This is $20 offer to you. Average price then is $10 for each piece. And each piece individually is $40. So you may just want to take your pen and write on the top of each fragrance $40 and $40, because that is a visual. Yes, $80 value. This is a great deal. Okay, consultants, $80 minus 20, which is what we're paying, is a $60 saving, 75%. So consultants, this is a fabulous offer for you too, to be promoting. To who? Think about who would I promote this to? If you need to get a sticky note for suggestive selling ideas and put it right on the page as a reminder. When I was thinking about this, I thought of young men, because this fragrance falls into a category of athletics. I would suggest it to somebody who is using sport bags for some reason, such as a golfer, a gym bag, someone who uses a locker regularly. And this is great stocking stuffers. You know, when you talk to clients, 2 for $40, they have 2 separate gifts right there. We are moving to our best deal number 6, Vicki, and that is just going to be a page over on page 41. So go ahead and just flip that over. 'Tis the season for Almond Joy I spoke about as best deal number 1. If you weren't here with us last week, you need to hear the recordings on that deal. But that is the best deal of the whole October, is this almond collection. And that was at a 55% savings, which is why that was best deal number 1. Okay, we're talking now about best deal number 6. And that is on page 41, right next to our almond here. Something special for your skin. And this is the season that everyone needs something special for their skin. I love it the way Jaffa used the words target treatments, because this is treatment for our skin, for our body, for our face. Do it all. 2 for $39, retail value up to $81. So there's a variation here of prices. And I'm going to give you the price point so you can write it right on your catalog, so that as you're talking to a client, well, what is the best offer if I purchase this? Do know it is written right under the target treatment, limit 1 of each product per purchase. So this is not a go ahead and get 2 of the same items. You can only get 1 of your selection of products, or you can go ahead and make another purchase too. So you can get all 4 or all 6 and get double. However it is that your client wishes to take advantage of this great savings. The product A is our volcanic mask. I'll be using mine tonight. That's $34 retail value. Put 34 right on the product of A. B, $42. Oh my, one of my absolute favorite, the chest and neck tightening lotion. Go ahead and look for C, $31 retail value. The ginger sea salt for D, oh, everyone's favorite, $33 retail value. And I love that they had included the anti-crepe hydrator massaging cream, $39 retail value. On this offer, your client saves $42. This is a 50% saving. So right on the page, right on the right, on the white box, 50% saving. So that pops out to you as you're talking to clients. You're going to find the products in detail in your product catalog on page 15 and 65. Your client again selects 2 products for $39. They save $42, and this is a 50% savings. Consultants, this is your demo time. This is your tax write-off. This is what you want to put on the back of the hand all the rest of the quarter. 2 for $39. You get this offer for $19.50. And $19.50 gives you an average price per piece of $9.75. Okay, so you heard me say that the retail value of this is up to $81, and you as a consultant is paying $19.50. You have saved $61.50. What a great saving. That is over 75%. So this is a fabulous deal. Deal number 6, 50% savings. We're moving to highlight number 2 for the month. And that is on page 14 and 15. So Vicki, we need to go back to towards the beginning of the book to 14 and 15. And you will see on 14 and 15, it says first anniversary special. Oh, okay, you missed it. Okay, flip your page, flip again. There we are. Now, you might be wondering, why is she going to talk about color? Well, I have rhyme and reasons of what I pick and why I do it. So Thank you for asking. It is the first anniversary special, Next Level Radiance. I don't know how many of you are even trying and using it. I have mine right here. I absolutely love what is inside these little pots. Oh my, Royal Radiance Under the Eye Concealer. Are you wearing it under your eye? Are you doing your full makeup and then just patting some right on top? Try that technique. Go ahead and put it on your entire eye like we would do at times with our white souffle. You will be amazed as to how you can work with this under the eye concealer. Royal Radiance Under the Eye Concealer has been with us now already for a full year and is $16 each. For $16 each, this is a 25% savings. Your client saves $6. You can find details about this in the product catalog on page 31. I don't know if you were reading some of the questions, but I did have a question there. Are we going to see Vicki Mendez come back and do perhaps some little color training? I miss her techniques. I love the way she explained it. I love the way she was familiar with Japper products. And I would love to see Vicki come back and do some color training. So I'm going to keep asking for that until I have an answer. When you look at this offer, you can't help but look on page 15. All of the products on page 15 are 25% saving. So with your pen, pencil, what you have with you, right next to that on each of these, let me tell you, when you can find color, quality color items at a sale offer, you don't see this at the department store. It is very rare to find color on sale. So I'm highlighting this because Jafra has put the Royal products at a savings this month. The luxury eyeshadow, 25% savings, save $7. Product catalog on page 32. Look at your color selection. It's beautiful. The plumping lip jelly. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. And as you have heard Wileen talk about as to how she layers, and sometimes you can take that plumping lip jelly and just do a nice light gloss over the stain. 25% savings. Retail value is $22 of each of that product, and that too is in your product catalog on page 35. The Royal Luxury Sticks. These are two separate sticks. So be aware, two separate things give you two different looks. One is a blush look and one is for highlighting. 25% saving. These are retail value of $29. So these are, you want to say, at a little bit of a higher price point. Heck, go look at your counter at Macy's and compare it to high quality colors, and you don't find these prices. Save $7 this month is a 25% saving. This is in your product catalog on page 32 and 33. And last but not least is the Jafra Royal Luxe Drama Mascara. Our favorite, our client's favorite, and they can have a little savings of that of $4 this month. That's a 15% saving, and I certainly would like to save 15% on my grocery bill. So trust me, your client wants to know about these savings, and that's what I am highlighting, Vicki. I also want to give you an item to suggestive sell because it's in with all of this, and that is our Hydrating Radiance Primer. Maybe that will come up on a weekly special. I don't know. But you know what? We need to think about what are we going to suggestive sell when we have clients that are looking at a page like this and they want to put it all together. Maybe they say, I don't want to buy everything, all 4 items, all 6 items on this page. Give them a better offer than say, you know what? You do that, then I'll give it all to you at 30%. That's only 5% more because it's 25% savings. And that's how you do it. You suggestive sell the primer is $31. Maybe if they buy all of that, you say primer is half price for you to this week only, this month only. Or if they want to buy a foundation, primer, 50% this month only. And that is suggestive selling. That's what we have in this today, Vicki. How is our timing? We have a few more minutes. Let's go into Jafra Biz, which we are right now. So let's go to the main page when you first open Jafra Biz today.
Okay, just a minute. Hold on, I gotta move this out of the way. Go back here. And let's try this. Let's go into just, let me see. I'm just trying to think. Let's go out and then we'll go in.
Okay.
Because I'm in the book now. So I need to go back here. Come on, Jafra. Share screen. And then let's go here, here, and go back into Jafra. There we go.
Okay. So before I take you to where I want to go, I just want to state this because we're not going to have time to go that way, is to please, please, please be sure that every week or several times during the week that you go to your personal website, because it is important to see these personal websites do change all the time. And your client is not going to be seeing our weekly bundle of anything on your personal website this week. So I'm just making a mention to that. Vicki, we want to be at Jafra Biz.
Okay, I just wanted to show them you were talking about that.
Okay. Yeah.
And Brahman,
I
you
don't
are
have
gonna,
time to go into what I want to bring up, but I just wanted to mention as a reminder that they are going there. Okay, Vicki. So we are going to just take our screen down because what we want to see is Consultant Corner. And here we are, Consultant Corner, and we are going to click on Offers to Inspire Sales. Please, please do this on the first of every month. Now you're going to click on the black box that says Share Here. Give that a click, Vicki. This comes up as a download, so it's usually pretty quick on mine when it opens up. And what it is opening up to, as soon as she gets to it, will be the monthly hostess offer. So I'm showing you as to how you're going to find this. Used to be in our action, and we don't have actions anymore, but we still have the monthly hostess offer. You go to Jafra Biz Consultant Corner, go down to Offers to Inspire Sales. You click on the black box, and here we have it. Inspire more sales. Defy Face and Eye Duo. The special price is $52. The retail value is $130. This you are qualified to get with a $300 order or more. Don't miss this. This comes up at the end of your ordering as you're checking out under Achieve Promotions. You get commission prices on that $52. The commission is $26.50. Oh my gosh, that hydrator is like $83. Oh, you have to get this offer, and it's $47 retail value on the eye treatment. So if you are talking to your consultants as they're placing orders, please don't let them miss this offer. And right next,
Bronwyn, because it says commissionable, does that mean that you're looking at it, it says 52 and you take 50% off? If you're,
yeah, you're getting it for $26.50.
I think that's important to go over that.
I did. And I want you to write right above it,
Right.
$26.50. If you are writing this out, or go and have a habit of making copies of this, so that if you're a leader that you're talking to your consultants about this, that would be a smart thing to do. Because we need to mention this, we need to talk about this, we need to train them. Don't miss these offers, because Jafra, we want them to continue. Okay, right next to it is called, if they try it, then they'll buy it. And so we had a question at our business meeting on October 1st, which came from me, by the way, as to why are we showing Power Up products when we were told they're going away. So if some of you know, Power Up was on last chance offer. So I went in on my website on the very first day of the month to see what does it look, what is my client looking at, what kind of sales are they looking at, and what kind of last chance offers. And thank you, Jafra, because they did remove all of the power ups that they had been clearing out on there and removed it from the month of October. So our clients don't see it, and nor do our consultants see it on last chance. Now, with this offer, you can get this offer with a $400 or more retail value. You get to select, it says choose one in red. Thank you for making it in red. That is a visual for them to pay attention. We always look at red first, red in a crowd. If you're going to a casino and you get separated from your husband, I hope he's wearing a red shirt. You'll find him quicker. Power Up body wash or the body polish. I love both. Okay, then you have a choice of one of the daily charcoal body wash, whether it's the cucumber or the lavender. You choose one. This price is $36. It is commissionable. Yes, thank you. You get it for $18. $18, two products, 50% saving. Thank you very much, Jafra. We love free gifts. We thank you for giving us the bath salts. With this offer, you are receiving a $39 gift from Jafra with this offer. So I need you to be aware the Inner Love bath salt is currently in last chance in both in the consultants, when I say for the Jafra Biz site and the client site, last chance is $25 and retail value is $39, but nevertheless, we can get it absolutely free. Our clients don't see this offer. We talk about this if they're having a party that they can qualify for at $400 party when we put that order in. So again, the power ups have been pulled, and this is how you find those offers. And I think we're out of time, Vicki. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next.
Thank you very much. But Bronwyn, one thing can we real quickly show them where they find the client order form?
The client order form. Okay, so I had a question this week as we know, the order forms for our consultants to order in Jafra Biz has been unavailable. They have been out of stock, and we just don't have them. So unless you are truly following as we should, Jafra teaches us to make sales to our clients. We have to have some sort of order form. And Jafra went ahead and put in our business hub all 4 pages. So if your client wanted to make a cancellation, it's all there. So to be consistent of what we need to do, which is Jafra Biz, and we are going to, is business collateral. Let's open that up, Vicki. Let's see if that's in there, because I had talked to you about it. No, it's not. There it is.
Right there, client.
So right where she has it, that's where you just go down, 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 client, right, order forms, and you click on that. So Vicki, go ahead and click on that.
Should I click? I think it's a download.
Okay.
So there we go. There we go. I'll save it for you. I'll open it up for you.
Okay.
There you go. That's what it looks like. It's very nice.
There it is. And as I said, it's one of 4 pages. So as you go down looking at all 4 of the pages, this is the information that is on the order form as Jafra has produced it for us. Now, when we have tabletops, we need to have these order forms there, because technically this is how Jafra wants us to do our business. They don't just do this for no reason at all. There's a certain compliance that we have, the notice of cancellation about the transaction and so forth. How do I contact this person? Just handing them your business card isn't enough. Jaffa wants us to follow the protocols that they give us. So that's what I am talking about, teaching and training. And leaders, that's what you do for your consultant. You teach and you train what to do with the client order form, how to use it, the purpose, the reason, and there you have it. Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you, Bronwyn. See you all next week. I think I'm the guest speaker next week, and I promise you, it will be worth your time to come and to join me. And we have exciting things to talk about. Bronwyn will be finishing up, well, we still have another couple of weeks. We're going to have Helen Wells talk about holiday classes. That'll be coming up also, how to do a Jaffa open house holiday open house, I should say. So thank you for being on. And thank you, Pat Clover, for being here with us tonight. I thought it was a great, great meeting, and it's always fun to hear from our vice president. So you guys, you have a bunch of meetings that are taking place across the United States. And for all of you in the Los Angeles area, Norwalk, California, here we come. And
I'll be there.
I know you will. Oh, Marianne, I know you'll be there. Anyways, I just want you all to take a look at where the destinations are, hear from Josh in person, and hear from the Jackies. They'll be alternating and they'll be there. It should be really a lot of fun. And I will see many of you in Las Vegas, and that will be the weekend of November 4th in Las Vegas. I hope, congratulations to those of you that have qualified to attend. And I hope that I can be one of the trainers. So we'll take care. We'll talk to you later, and we'll see you next week. And it's my turn to share my tips about how to build a successful business and be a Jaffa ambassador. And I'm just going to say goodbye to all of you that are here on the recording, because Daryl Lee, she's kind of the host tonight. She'll be leading the pack in what you want to talk about. So Daryl Lee, take it away. Oh, she's there.